maybe you're in a relationship, it could be a friendship or it could be like a romantic relationship where you feel like you have to change the person you are. There's parts of you that maybe the other person doesn't like, and you're like, well, if I change that about me, maybe they'll like me more, and that's what this song is about. Initially, I didn't know what the song was going to be about. It was just like, would you love me more if I killed someone for you? And a lot of times what I do is I start out with a title, and I figure out what the title means to me later. So I'm like, okay, well, why would I talk about killing somebody? In what way would this really relate to me on a personal level? And then it was like, well, what if it was a story about killing somebody, but you don't find out till the end that it's really you changing who you are for somebody else? Sorry that I did this. The blood is on my hands. I stare at my reflection. I don't know who I am. So you're looking in the mirror and you're like, I don't even recognize myself anymore. Like, who am I? Sometimes you do things in your life where, I don't know, maybe you call someone a name, or maybe you really do kill someone. I don't know. People do crazy things. You're like, I can't believe I did that. Spur of the moment, heat of the moment kind of crime. And you're like, I can't believe that I did this terrible thing. Practice my confession in case I take the stand. I'll say I learned my lesson. I'll be a better man. This part of the song is more like if you get caught and you actually go to jail, but I think maybe the jury is kind of like your friends being like, yo, like you used to be cool and you used to like play video games or whatever and hang out with us, and now you don't anymore. I remember that being a thing. Like, I used to go to my friend's house all the time and like play Grand Theft Auto like every day, and then like, you know, I was in a relationship and I was like, nah, she's not down for that. Like, I gotta hang out with her. I'm packing up my things and I'm wiping down the walls. I'm rinsing off my clothes and I'm walking through the halls. Obviously, I didn't really kill somebody, so I wasn't like wiping blood off the walls and stuff like that, but I do think that when you realize that what you've done is wrong and you've had to change yourself, you kind of have to pick up the pieces, and maybe that's kind of what that metaphor is about. I did it all for her, so I felt nothing at all. I don't know what she'll say, so I'll ask her when she calls. If I actually killed somebody, how would I get away with it? I mean, I've watched a lot of CSI with my mom. My mom pretty much only exclusively watches crime scene investigation shows, so it's like Law & Order, NCIS, and pretty much every iteration of Law & Order. So I don't know how I would do it, but what I would do is I would go back through all of the old episodes with my mom and figure out like what the best, because there have been some good cover-ups. They haven't always caught everyone, so I'd figure out how they did it, and then I would do the same thing. Would you love me more if I killed someone for you? Would you hold my hands? They're the same ones that I used when I killed someone for you. I would go as far as changing the person that I am for someone else, and sometimes that's just like killing someone. Yeah. You know, you're asking the person, maybe they don't necessarily know that you've kind of changed the person that you are, but you're showing them like, look, this is what I've done for you. Do you like me now? Like, is this better for you? You know, it's kind of just like you're doing it in service of somebody else. So, you know, the worst part is sometimes you change yourself and they don't end up liking you anyways. Would you turn me in when they say I'm on the loose? Would you hide me when my face is on the news? 'Cause I killed someone for you, yeah. I hear the sirens coming, I see the flashing lights. I'm driving through the suburbs, wearing my disguise. Well, I suppose the disguise is now like the new person that you are, the person that you become after you change yourself. You're kind of just like hiding from your friends and family as you go to show this person that you care about the new person that you've become. I show up at her doorstep to look her in the eyes. I tell her that it's me, but she doesn't recognize. Can't you see I'm running? Said I need a place to hide. I've gotta ask you something, could you please let me inside? Just let me explain, oh, I wouldn't tell you lies. I know you'll understand if you let me stay the night. Okay, look, like, hey, it's me. Do you recognize me? And there's that kind of scary moment where the person, maybe you've changed too much or you've gone too far, or they don't like the new person that you are. And you're kind of trying to convince them, like, yo, this is me. Like, let me explain to you what I've done. You have to understand that the one I killed is me, changing what I was for what you wanted me to be. I followed your direction, did everything you asked. I hope it makes you happy, 'cause there's just no turning back. I think you are permanently changed after any kind of friendship or relationship or whatever, because you learn things. I don't have an answer. Yeah, that's why I wrote this song. But I do feel like, I did, when I wrote this song, feel like in a way there was no going back after I did it. I always wanted to be a rapper, but then I grew up and I realized like that's just like not possible. Like I'm not cool enough to be a rapper. So I was like, all right, well, Eminem has a bunch of songs that like he has like Crazy on You, and that was like one of the inspirations for this song. He also has a song called Kill You as well.